Welcome all you miserable people, I'm Fester and here's what you've got yourself into. This is the first video in a series documenting my journey from a trial account in World of Warcraft all the way to Mythic rating. This episode will consist of my history with World of Warcraft and my goals for the series. Look at that, we got through the intro. If you're still here, you're no longer eligible for a refund, and I'm not responsible for any bodily harm that may come your way for the duration of the video. Now I'll keep this brief because it's a little jargony for new players, but I think it's worth telling you about my history here. It's safe to say that I'm a chronic on-again off-again WoW player. My first experience with World of Warcraft was in 2010, late in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. Over the following couple of years I did a lot of leveling. I never held a subscription for long, but I did come back to it regularly. My favorite thing to do is dungeons, and I did a lot of them. That's about all I did, however. I wouldn't even have a max level character until 2016, and that's only because one of the expansions came with a free character boost to max level. My first time trying endgame content was in Legion later in 2016. I did enjoy the questing zones, and I really enjoyed the harder dungeons. When Battle for Azeroth came out in the summer of 2018, I decided I would take the game seriously and join a raiding guild for the first time. And downing Gahoon, the final boss of the first raid of Battle for Azeroth, on normal difficulty with my friends, was probably the most fulfilling experience I've had in World of Warcraft to date. Unfortunately, I had to stop playing about 3 months into the expansion, and I haven't touched the game since. Okay, now it's time to set aside the history books, and let's talk about the present. I'm going to document my journey from where I'm at now, rock bottom, only the base game with no subscription, and I have not purchased the newest expansion, also I have no friends that play the game right now, to eventually me downing my first Mythic difficulty raid boss. This series will be a valuable resource for anyone getting into the game, and will hopefully be entertaining enough for the vets as well. And to anyone who's going through a similar journey of growth and discovery with the game, know that your goals do not need to be the same as mine. This series is meant to have philosophical and practical guides to get what you want out of the game. And one thing this will not be is a speedrun. If you do want to see me speedrun a game, come visit me at twitch.tv/festerforever. No, instead this is going to come at whatever pace feels natural. There will be a lot to talk about between starting from nothing and the pinnacle of endgame player versus environment content in this massive game, and I plan on enjoying every step of the way. If this series sounds interesting to you, now's a great time to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want notifications for the next installment, you'll want to hit the bell icon as well. Alright, let's wind down now and talk about what's coming up this week. First of all, I'll be doing a live stream this week of me returning to the game for the first time. That will take place here on this YouTube channel. Later this week I'll be posting a video on choosing a realm, faction, race, and class from the perspective of a new player. That video will include methods for players who are just looking to experiment, for those who want to do some research first, and for those who just want a little direction. Finally, on the weekend or shortly after, I'll be posting an update on what I did during my first week with the trial account. That's it, this is over. I appreciate you, but it's time to go.